Hey, what a day! Fabulous. Anyway, I'm looking at euro dollar here, and I made a loss when I tried to trade this FTR here. Here we go. Price breaks this, comes down, breaks this. This enters compression. I don't have any history back beyond there to know that this is particularly important, but anyhow, so FTR here, where price comes like this, it fails to get back down into this area here, and off it goes. And I thought, well, it's a great place to reverse. This is the monthly chart, so I'm not going to have a stop in some fake out there. If it gets stopped out by something here, then I just have to look for another. Have to look for the fake out there. Simple as that. It's just a function of the size of these moves. So no, I don't trade the monthly, but anyway, so I thought I'd go and have a closer look at what's going on here. Where are we? So don't need these lines in really, but the FTR I was looking at is here, and you see price has just come down below it. Okay. So yeah, price has just come down below it there into this area here, which is well, arguably this is the source to break this. So this gets broken. The source could be down here, but again, that's potentially months away. So let's look in here for where there might be a fake out happening, if it isn't in there. So we can see where obviously where price is now, and I'm going to go in to this time frame here, and you can see there's a nice flag that's formed here. So you got the drop, base, rally. Yeah, so it's not. It's nice. This makes it nice. This pin here, this pole here, which actually is kind of the mirror of this pole here. So price came up there, and after it broke this momentum area, this compressed area with some momentum there's a good chance it was coming back down to this area, where I think it actually. Yeah, so that's kind of like that was the launching point. There's a little fake there, and then off it went. And the fake here, interestingly, I've not actually looked at this, but you can see what's happened now. So here's here's the base of the pole, and when you go back down there, it faked into this this gap right there, and off it went. Anyway, so we're looking at this flag here to see if there's any reason that we might expect a reversal there. So let's go down a time frame or two. So what I'm interested in is the places where this pole shows base drops on the way down as it breaks something on this side. So I'm just going to mark in the points where with a line. So here is where this was broken. Another point. So I'm going to put this line in because it's broken this as well. Anything else? Yeah, here we go. So let's put another line there. So we've got these three lines where it's broken, and we're going to see if there's a base drop in here which subsequently held price down. So I'm going to look in closer. So already we see one's appearing here that's held it down there. Pop. Pop. Okay, so what do we have? Well, I'm going to get more accurate with this one because it seems quite close, yeah. So I'll put it right under there. Okay, so we have one here where the price has dropped and come back up. There we go. There's one there. We have another one here. Drop, base, drop. These are quite discreet. I'll look down the 1 minute and you'll see that actually in the 1 minute it's this size. And the 1 minute, this one in fact comes right up into the underside of it, right there. And the third one, oh, can't quite see if that breaks it, but even so, it's just playing it safe. Let's say it's there. Okay, so those are the points, and let's see what price is done when it's flagged from them. So it's you actually go out of time frame. Okay, or two in fact, or three. There. Okay, so it's come down here, and this one isn't actually a break of something. This is another pause afterwards. There might be something else that it breaks, and it's obviously significant. It's held it down here. It comes up. It just kind of ignores this one. So for now, I'm going to take that out. Oops. Okay, get that one out. I should really have a look to see what's caused this while we're here. Okay, so it's maybe something in there, or nope, nothing there. Okay, so this pause here, yeah, is probably what corresponds to that. Anyway, it's not too important for what we're doing right now. Now I've become lost. Well, that's fantastic. Where did I get to? Here. Okay, let's just show that in big context again. So here's our flag we were looking at. So what I'm going to do is, because this one here has held price down, the lower of these two, I'm going to look at what happens when it gets broken back up again. So it's held price down and it's got broken and price is flagged and taken off. So going into that area, down to the 1 minute, here's the lower of the two. So when prices come up and it's broken the lower of the two and it's made this flag limit here that I'm going to make yellow. Okay, right. Now we're going to look and see what's happened when prices come back to this area that it hasn't done until, where are we? 2009. Let's skip all the way forwards. And there's today. So what it's done is it's come into the topmost of those, which I have discounted as being not really as significant as the others, so I'm going to delete that one. And we're left with these other two. Don't need these lines any longer. So it's not got to there here, it's not got to there here, but it's formed this double bottom, and I think people are going to be all delighted that they're getting this small, rather compressed, kind of unconvincing rise off this level, and saying to themselves that it's, hold on, here's one of my favourite noises. Hey! Yeah, so this beer didn't fizz up when I opened it because my fridge in the apartment has been off and on and off and on and off and on, so it's probably going to poison me as well. Anyway, so, excuse me. First beer of the day. That's because it's midnight. Yeah, so Yeah, so it's come down here a couple of times. Hasn't come into this zone that I'd marked out, that I've so often seen price ping off. And we have the lower one here, which was also significant in holding price down a bit as well. So worth watching price action and just seeing what happens when it comes into here. I know it's from years and years back, but these do amazingly work, because I think the people who decide when to shift markets around are looking at exactly the same thing. It's not necessarily the orders are sat there, it's just that these are the points that these guys pay attention to, because they're important inflection points in the market from when price was previously at this level. Simple as that. I don't think you need any greater explanation. I think that's true or not, that's how it appears to me. So what would be lovely to see here would be this area, this drop base drop, which people might call a bear flag, because it kind of did this thing upwards and then dropped, to see this engulfed beforehand. So if overnight it comes up like this, up above here, and doesn't come up to this, which would be great, so it only comes to kind of the mid-level, and then drops down here, that would be great, because then you can set your first target possibly here, and then just watch price action to see what happens. Or, it collapses all the way through and let's call it does a Swissy. I like that. So yeah, maybe it'll do a chocolate or a cheesy or a Swissy, and just collapse or ping off, fire into space or whatever. Anyway, that's how I see euro dollar at the moment. It looks really bearish. You got one coming down here, and then I was pretty sure it was going to fake out earlier today into here, but it didn't. I thought it's going to people are going to go for the double bottom, and it's going to fake out in there. But that hasn't happened yet. But like I say, this is compressing. Doesn't look very convincing, even though the markets are closed. They're not closed. It's a funny hour. Yep. So I wouldn't be surprised to see a move down to there. All right. I want to drink my beer, so I'm finishing now.